Good morning, Octopus. Our maths learning today, we are continuing bus stop division and we are dividing a 3-digit by 1-digit number. So our anchor task, we are just revising what we did yesterday, and you are using written method to divide a 2 by 1-digit number. So you have 6 questions there to be getting on with. So pause the video now and do those in your books. So moving on to 3 by 1-digit division, we are going to look at using counters. So 484 divided by 4. So I have represented the number 484 using counters, and I have used a place value grid and separated it into 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So now I need to equally share my counters between these 4 rows to divide 484 by 4 equally. So I have 4 hundreds, so I will use my hundreds from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And because I have used those, I can now cross them off. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens. So I will use those from the bottom and share those equally. So 1 in each column, in each row, to start off. So I've used 4. Carrying on then, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and crossing off that I've used all of my counters. And then finally I have got 4 ones. So that will be shared equally, 1, 1 in each column. So as you can see then from my place counters in my place value grid, 484 divided by 4 is 121. So using this strategy, I want you to have a go at a couple of questions yourself. So draw your place value grid in your book and using counters, split these numbers equally between the 1 digit. So 625 divided by 5, for example, as your first question. Pause the video now and have a go at a couple of those. So now we will try something a little harder, where we are having to carry over our numbers and exchange some of our counters. So here we have 405 divided by 3. So again, I've got hundreds, tens and ones, and I have used 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, because my 1 digit is 3. So I need to split my 4 equally between 3 rows. So using my hundreds, I've used 1, 2, 3. Now I know I've got 4 hundreds, but I can't split this equally. So I need to exchange one of my hundreds for 10 tens, because 10 tens are equivalent to 100. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I can take this away because I've used it, I've exchanged it. So I have used my 4 hundreds because I have 3 in my grid and I have exchanged one of them for 10 tens. So now I will split my 10 tens equally between my 3 groups. Okay, so 1 in each to start. Okay, I have enough to carry on. So now I have 2 in each group. I can carry on, so now I have 3 in each group. Now again, I have 1 counter left over, so what do I need to do? I need to exchange, so I'll exchange 1 10 for 10 ones. 3, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 ones here, but I also have 5 ones left from my picture as well. So now I will share these equally. So I've shared this one and another and another, and I'm going to keep going. So I've now shared all of my original ones, and now I'm going to carry on into the ones that I've exchanged. So far there's 2 in each group. Now there's 3 and 4. I'm running out of room. And I can keep going, and I can see that my number fits perfectly into equal groups. So finally, 405 divided by 3 is 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 135. So can you have a go again at a couple of the questions here on your right using this method? So remembering to exchange any counters you have left over that you cannot share equally for some equivalent counters of the smaller variety. Pause the video and have a go. So finally, for silver today, you are working through questions 1 to 5. Here we are looking at using our part-whole model, so partitioning the number into each part and dividing each section separately by 4. And for gold, you are going from question 6 through to question 9 with some varied fluency and some problem solving there. And finally, for platinum, you have 3 questions that are mastery, and they are looking at some reasoning and again some problem solving to really get those brains thinking.